Marikai.
Yep. Greetings, one and all. Welcome back to the RPG. I'm SG. Here with me are Red Nova and Triforce of Doom.
Hello.
And it's time for more Hildibrand.
Yay!
Right over here. That maiden in mining garb must be the sister of whom Miss Avila spoke. Let us listen a bit closer. Thought we agreed. No hard labor until your leg is healed. I swear, sometimes I think you were born solely to give your poor sister headaches. Says the girl who once fought off 10 Imperials with one good arm. Perhaps someday you'll understand that your little sister can take care of herself just as well as you. Speaking of which, what news of the tourney? Worry not, Hedgelina. I have taken all the necessary precautions. Warden's grace is as good as ours. When the most modest estimates value it worth at some 30 million gil. You realize what this means? Necklaces from Estames, sun-silk dresses, all the luxuries you've ever wanted will be yours. Poor little girls in shabby clothes, objects of pity and scorn for the old Don upper crust, those days are over. After I claim victory, we will take our rightful place at the top of society. I don't know, Avi. Wealth is all well and good, but when I see you stand tall in the Colosseum, hundreds and thousands cheering your name, I'm proud. No matter how humble our birth, if we stand strong, stand together, this alone is all the wealth I ask for. That is your problem, Hedgelina. You've always been too quick to settle for less than you're worth. Worry not, for your sister is watching over you. I will do this, for us. Now we must return. God forbid one of those prying reporters overhears us. That's my Avi, unfazed by a duel to the death, yet terrified to be caught in a moment of tenderness. May the gods smile on you, sister. Be safe. More moving display of sisterly love I have not seen. And yet I fear it has afforded us little in the way of prospective clues.
Ultros is getting a little daring with how close he got.
Yep. Speaking of Ultros, it would seem Avila's obsession with victory runs ever deeper than we imagined. Instead, I can't help but feel a bond with the girl. My sister and I were alone in the world too, you see. Inspector, did you just hear what I heard? Look, kids, Uncle Ulti has had it up to here with you. Think you could just fall in this pit and die like a good little boy? Hee hee hee. Talking to you, Mr. Warrior of Light. Hear that sound? Just one step closer. Closer.
Oh, he has a bump on his head from the bomb.
Not you, you idiot! No need for concern, friends. I've simply taken the liberty of investigating this hole in the ground, and I'm pleased to report that there seems to be nothing out of the ordinary. Our hero. Now shall we return to Ul'dah? A mithril couple will be starting before long, and the last thing we want after all this is to lose our bout by forfeit. Could it be? Did that musclehead dive straight into my trap to save his companions?
Now he's just an idiot.
The others seem completely unsurprised at this turn of events. Doubtless he has performed such selfless acts before. True gentleman if I ever saw one. If you think that means I'm going to show mercy on you, you've got another think coming. And break out the big guns, kids.
Considering KG are nowhere near each other on the keyboard, I'm assuming that's something about his speech.
Yeah, maybe. Wait a minute. I dug 2 pits, didn't I? Come to think of it, the second one was right around...
Oh, Ultros.
Alright. Not in the city, but towards the city.
Yeah, it looks like it's still in this region, so...
Oh, I gotta run off and do my thing, so if I'm not back in time, I'll catch up later, so...
Alrighty. I mean, I think you're ahead of us anyway, so...
Yeah, I have unlocked the trials, so probably won't have to catch up on anything if even that. We'll see.
Okie
How close did you say we are with the whole quest line, by the way?
I think this and one more... I think.
Okay.
One more segment.
Alright.
I will let you know this right now. We have another showdown with Gilgamesh coming up.
Yeah, I figured that much.
Yeah, and that will mark the end of the quest line.
Or at least Coliseum part, I'm assuming.
Well, the Coliseum part will be over fairly soon. Yes, is something the matter? We're on something of a tight schedule here, Inspector. Stand back, Miss Ellie. The well-honed Inspector senses are tingling. Feel a most fearsome adversary lurking about. This time you're really up the creek without a paddle, kids. Say hello to a not-so-little friend of mine from the Coliseum. He's large, he's in charge, and most of all, he's hungry. Where in the world is he? Haven't got all day. Suddenly got her. Whee!
Chaos better watch out.
My Chimera! Where's that half-naked fool? He's like, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Father, could it be that the aura of unmitigated murderous rage that I felt was not our quarry, but you? Hildy, I was merely taking a stroll in search of inspiration and materials for my newest masterpiece in the making. And what brings you and your friends to these parts today? Just a bit of sleuth work, Father dear. And with that, we must return to Ul'dah. If you have not heard, your son is set to compete for the Mithril Cup. The gasp. Oh, moonlighting as a gladiator, are we? A fitting second career for a Manderville man, if I do say so myself. That muscle-bound old man is the Inspector's father? Remind me to never go to one of their family reunions. Just who is the Inspector anyway? Hildy is a worthy rival if ever there were one. Who goes there?
Oh boy. I was wondering when he would show up.
Hildy, Harris, I've been waiting for this day. It's Greg!
Yeah.
Well, looky who we have here. You're quite the intimidating gent yourself. Friend of the Inspector, mayhap. I am Gilgamesh, wandering duelist. I am not so much the Inspector's friend as his enemy. Well, that makes two of us. Perk up, Gulliver, because this just might be our lucky day.
First Greg, now Gulliver.
Is there no one in this accursed realm who can remember my... Call me what you will, friend, but heed my words. Harris is a formidable foe. That sounded like high praise coming from a big fellow like yourself. You have such a powerhouse as a sidekick. That Inspector must be something else indeed. I know not what brings you to do battle with those two, but I warn you. You will end up as seafood soup if you face them alone. And with that, I must be off. For reasons that I do not entirely understand, I am considered something of a fugitive in these parts.
Maybe because you keep stealing people's weapons after beating the crap out of them?
Harris, I will not fall so easily this time. And away goes the chicken.
Bye, Kidu.
Well, it looks like I've got my legs full. All 8 of them. But if that adventurer is too strong to take on alone, I'll just have to bring along a friend. Uh-oh. A subtly twisting ring calling to mind the undulations of a creature of the sea. Yes, inspiration has struck.
Flash steps.
She's like, oh no.
Octopods.
The chase is on. Look forward to your next life as a masterpiece, fiend.
And Ultros was never heard from again. What was that sound effect? I was not expecting the goddamn moan sound effect. What the hell? Christ.
Okay. Now into the city. Boing. This way.
You know, maybe don't put down food in the next city. I feel like that would really break the balance.
Yeah.
Imagine if they somehow got him as an assist trophy.
That'd be amazing.
You summoned him, and then nearest opponent's just dead.
Good for one free knockout.
That is not the right way. But sometimes it ends up summoning Hildibrand instead, and things don't go as well.
Yeah.
You know, Hildibrand's assist trophy would be him just posing and doing his thing when selling Nashu comes in with a bomb and blows him and nearby opponents up.
Good heavens! Chancing upon father like that. Dare say it's taken a year off my life. Quite a crowd has assembled. It would seem the festivities are nigh about to commence. I had hoped to uncover more of Miss Avila's secrets, but no matter. A better place to continue my investigation than on the field of battle. Trouble with truffle.
But why truffle suddenly?
You'll see. Good heavens, we haven't much time before the tourney begins. Must hasten back to the Colosseum and apprise ourselves on the rules of engagement. To a true gentleman, the battle is not about victory or defeat, but fighting with honor. Whatever treachery or guile my opponents may employ, I will not lower myself to their level.
Fights a rogue who immediately sneak attacks his ass.
Yeah.
I must also to their level. opponent starts lag stepping. Let's face it, if any character in this world would run into someone with real life lag spamming, it would be Hildy.
Yeah.
I mean, he's had to deal with running from his father's flash stepping.
Yep.
I'll trust your word, most of this was your own doing, separate from your job, right?
Bumps on the head, chipped teeth, and one shabby-looking octopus. Tell you, they don't pay me enough for this. That's all going to change soon, isn't it, buddy? Ah, Mr. Ultras. Just the octopus we were looking for. Was hoping that you might enlighten us as to... Ye cats, who gave you those ghastly bruises? Bruises? I fell down the stairs, that's all. Get lost, I'm a busy octopus. Ouch. You have my sympathies, good sir. It's challenge enough to coordinate 4 limbs, let alone 8. Is there someone inside your office? No, whatever gave you that idea? I'm simply fumigating the place. For pests. Pests like yourself. Now, don't you have a battle to go fight? Inspector, I think something is alive in there. That's just me talking to myself. Yes. Funga. Gods. Yes, gods working as a receptionist is fun. Battered, bruised, beset by vermin, still able to find joy and fulfillment in your work. I say, Mr. Ultros, your passion for your chosen profession is truly an inspiration to us all. Hello, Inspector. Harris, if you would come with me for a moment. Here, the stupidity in the air may be contagious.
Loading. Okay, I'll help so I don't get caught on the railing that kind of blended in with the darkness.
Yep. Well, has your investigation borne any fruit? Any fruit to declare? I see. Avila seeks to win the tourney to claim a fortune and raise her and her sister out of poverty. Furthermore, she has implied that she has taken the necessary precautions to ensure that her victory is all but certain. While trailing her, you narrowly evaded a series of dastardly obstacles, and upon your return, the strange octopus appeared considerably worse for the wear. The evidence points in one direction. The Alamegan girl and Ultros are plotting together to claim the Mithril Cup and its lucrative prize. It's not as preposterous as it sounds. I've done some research on our 8-legged friend. It would appear that Ultros has become...
Maybe not that last part. And I lost connection with the server. What the fuck? Why did I lose connection with server?
I don't know. Still showing up.
Log back in.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it didn't even count as properly being logged out, so that's fun.
Yep.
At least I should be right back in that location. I'll just have to catch up with where you were on the dial.
Yep.
Alright, finish logging me out and getting me back in, so now I'm in the queue. Which shouldn't take too long. That was a rather unfortunate tech difficulty.
Yep. Welcome back.
In the loading screen, but yeah. At least it spawned me right next to Briarden. That's appreciated.
Nice.
Victory all but certain, lucrative prize, not as preposterous as it sounds. So I believe I'm caught back up.
Yep. I have done some research on our eight-legged friend. It would appear that Ultros has become something of a regular at Uldas taverns and, houses of pleasure. I suspect that he is using his inside knowledge of the workings of the Colosseum to identify and eliminate potential threats, thereby ensuring victory for Avila and earning himself a healthy commission. There's also the matter of the Tempest Blade, that is rumored to be the source of the Alamegan girl's strength. This remains a mystery, which means that I fear your life is still in danger, Harris. One of the guards informed me that several crates of refuse from the Colosseum reception room were hastily discarded in Pearl Lane not bells ago. It's a stab in the dark, but the contents may yet provide some answers. I would ask you to bring them to me. Alright, let's go collect some shit.
Alright.
Get my shit back. What, all the shit? There's 2 bags of shit. Alright. One over here. One over there. And one over yonder.
Alright. Boom. Now, one thing I'm excited for later today, episode 1000.
Oh, yeah. Well, let me see what you have found.
For those wondering what I'm talking about,
One Piece. Yes, a spectacular assortment of innards and entrails, and what's this? Sack, even more foul-smelling than the gore it was lying in. That can be believed. And look here, something appears to be written on the side. Sintgot Sundries. It seems this merchant has had dealings with that squishy mass of tentacles. Let's pay a visit to the man and have him enlighten us as to the exact nature of their partnership. Back to the market. Could have just teleported there. Well.
Hello, good sir.
Welcome, welcome. What might a discerning gentleman like yourself be looking for today? What can you tell us about this? Sorry, sir, but if I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. No exchanges, replacements, or refunds. Stand by the quality of my wares, and expect my customers to do the same. Wait now, did Ultra send you? I'll be asking the questions here. What exactly did you sell to that ungodly creature? Why, an entire sack full of gold truffles. Can you believe it? With the impressive price and that, distinctive aroma, they're only for the most discerning of customers. Which Mr. Ultros clearly is, as he just placed another order today. These truffles somehow be connected to... No, I shall stop myself before I start sounding like... Inspector Briarden, it wounds me that you would sneak off to conduct your investigation without me. And to steal away Harris here. This gentleman is not impressed. Did you find anything, Inspector? Good gods, what is that dreadful smell? Miss Sally, I would have expected a cultured young woman like yourself to be more educated in the Epicurean arts. That is the most distinct and delightful aroma of the gold truffle. An acquired taste to be sure, but one that has won the heart of many an Oldon gourmet. I particularly enjoy them slow roasted, as my dear mother makes them. Roasted, you say? My mouth's watering just thinking about it. Might I be so bold as to ask the recipe? One recipe sharing later. It appears the productive portion of this conversation has come to an end. Besides, the tourney is about to begin. Let us make haste back to the Colosseum.
Roasted mushroom would probably be pretty delicious, actually. Just kind of depends on the mushroom, probably.
Yep. Colosseum Conundrum.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the quest line icons to fully update on my screen. Wait, what the?
What?
Oh, that's two different. That's a different quest. That guy was talking about his locked one.
Ah.
There we are. I love the description. Briarden has seen enough incompetence for the day.
Well, that merchant proved to be a spectacular waste of time. Time which is in short supply. Must return to the Colosseum before the battles begin. Here's the plan, Harris. You shall find a suitable vantage point to observe Miss Avila in combat. Until I have ascertained the trickery behind her abilities, you are to keep a wide berth of her blade. Understood?
Makes sense.
Gladiator Guild.
This is an Ethernet. Had to, at least once.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
I was this close to starting the melee without you. I'd be remiss not to tell you there's been a slight change of plans. Another contestant suffered a last-minute injury, and none other than our very own Ultros has stepped in to take his place. Everyone's favorite octopus joining you two in the fray, spectators are just pouring in, and the bookmakers across town are raking in the gill. Which ain't a bad thing for us.
I assume that's who that person in his office was the gladiator he replaced.
Word has it that Master Feargus himself is quite taken with my promotional skills. Aye, the future's looking bright for old Dour Meadow, it is. So what say you? Are you ready to get your asses kicked? Battle? Yes. Aye, that's what I like to hear. Ladies and gents, it's time for blades to whirl and limbs to fly.
Hopefully me still being in scholar mode won't, me being in, scholar mode won't be too much of an issue.
I think this is just a cutscene.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, plutocrats and paupers, open your eyes and steel your stomachs. The Mithril Cup brought to you by our ever-charitable friends at Amagina Sons and Amagina Sons Mineral Concern. Your concern is our concern. It's about to begin.
Yep, I'm back.
Welcome back. Who will stand atop the heap of maimed bodies and twisted limbs to claim victory?
You guys are close.
Yep. Will it be the tempestuous Avila of Alamigo? Harris, the famed warrior of light? Or who's that grinning fool again? Ah, that's right. Humberbatch, agent of infamy and imbecile extraordinaire.
Burn.
Rip.
Or will it be our 11th hour entry, Ultros, the 8-legged purple purveyor of pain?
Fun alliteration there.
There I am. Did you miss me? I'd say we have a battle for the ages here, folks. Combatants, take your positions, and let the battles begin. Alright, you know the deal. Team up and wipe out the others. And when it's just the two of us, I'll take a dive. You receive your share of the winnings. Not forgotten our promise.
Okay, so they are teamed up.
Yep. And pose.
Of course he does. And that would be that skill they were talking about. Or at least some skill.
That's a paladin, gladiator / paladin skill.
Okay.
Look at Avila's blade spin. Why, she's a veritable whirlwind of death and destruction out there. You read 'em tough in Alamigo, that's for certain. You ain't seen nothing yet. You are next.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Here we go, ladies and gents. I bet he gets away with these raw truffles, he'll be sneezing up a storm. Literally. Ah, nothing like the rich aroma of roasted truffles. Well, this fighting is giving Uncle Ulti an appetite. Time for dinner yet? Wait a minute, roasted truffles? Braised in a savory sauce, just like Mother used to make them. Feel free to have seconds. There's a whole sack full where that came from. That meddling musclehead.
Yeah, Hildy did good.
What's taking him so damned long? The girl's gaze gives it away. Open that gate at once. Hello.
Oh, hi, Typhoon.
Cheater! What is that monstrosity? Mr. Typhon, is that your stomach here rumbling? Could I interest you in some roasted truffles, perhaps? What fascinating friends you have, Ulti. Just look at this charming little nose.
Oh.
Is he perhaps suffering from a case of the sniffles? The biggest Achi. Whee!
Yeah, gotta love when you get disconnected mid-cutscene.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, lobby server connection encountered an error. Oh boy. Oh, and I got kicked out of the game fully.
Oh, fun.
I'll just catch back up later when I feel like this will be a little, blown over.
All right.
So, yeah. Talk to you guys later.
Yep.
Unfortunate. Well, show
I
must
don't know
go
if
on.
it's that or the game servers.
It's running fine on my end.
Yeah, same here. Might be a game server thing.
Maybe. The show must
I
go
had
on.
the other day where I got kicked off a few times. It lost connection, and it usually doesn't happen on here.
Could it be Avila's vaunted Tempest Blade? Was that monster all along? Girl played us all for fools. Don't look at me. It was all her idea. I'm just a stupid octopus. You were the one who approached me, you double-dealing fiend. He's like, oh boy. I just wanted to experience the thrill of battle. You know, for my work and all. Come on, Dower, has Uncle Ulti ever lied to you? What did I tell you? I knew there was something fishy about that Alamegan whore. Lamegans. Beggars and brutes, a lot of them. Give them a home in our lands, and this is the thanks we get? Send her to Garlemald for all I care. Just get her out of my sight before I get sick.
Wow. You wonder why you Dalians have such a bad reputation. Maybe because of you blunderheads over there.
Yep. I feel for the girl. Really, my little octopus heart goes out to her. The rules are the rules, right? Now, if Uncle Ulti may be so bold, I say we call off the melee and have a final showdown between the 3 remaining competitors. It would be me, my buddy Typhon, and Harris here. What do you say, Mr. Warrior of Light? Aye, that's what we want to see. Ultros! 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 Well, this is a most unprecedented turn of events. Who am I to deny the wishes of such a passionate crowd of martial arts aficionados? The venue, Halatali. Fighters, the tag team of Ultros and Typhon versus the Warrior of Light. Who will be left standing when the storm is settled? Be there or miss a battle for the ages. Meanwhile,
The Hall of Justice, oh wait.
I'm blown all the way up to the roof. Yeah, may as well. So to review, the truffles were to elicit a sneeze from the octopus's oversized crony, which would be positioned so as to appear it was coming from the Alamegan girl's blade, allowing the two to sweep away their opponents with ease. No wonder I wasn't able to see it sooner. Quite possibly the most imbecilic scheme I've ever encountered in my years as a consulting inspector. At any rate, we have no choice but to trust in your abilities now, Harris. Let's make for Halatali.
I mean, he's not wrong on that part.
Yep. How you doing, Hildy? He did not fight as a gentleman. Let's see. Let's at least get this unlocked.
Hildibrand's brief fighting career.
Yep.
But hey, at least he went out in style.
Yep.
This will also be basically plastered halfway into the middle of a ceiling.
Yep.
Only Hildibrand.
Only Hildy. Well, this tourney's turned into a right mess. All the trouble I took preparing consolation prizes for the melee, it looks like we won't be needing them after all. Of course, as long as you're bringing in the spectators and the profits, you can give a nuts arse. Now I know what you're thinking. 2 against 1 ain't fair, especially with one of the two the size of a small house. But here's the deal. Why don't you bring along some of your friends for the battle? Say 7 of them. I should even the odds, aye? Dragon's neck, no avail.
Sure, why not, Dower Metal?
Alright, and with that, we're going to end things off here. Thank you guys so much for joining us. If you like this video, leave a like and a comment. And if you want to see more, hit subscribe and the bell, and we'll see you guys next time.
Yep, see it.